I'm kind of just waiting for the Agrarian seize Calcutta. Are you sure? Oh, yeah, they did. The Agrarians are now the Bharataya Commune, is the Agrarians. Oh my. And here, what do we want? We got the support the Zaibatsu's nationalization plan or bureaucratic economy. Zaibatsu's would have railroads. Build a level 2 railway from Kanto to Kyushu. Zaibatsu resources would give me a lot more resources. Construction would give me 2. We got built 2 factories, 2 civilian factories, 2 military factories. You would get us research nationalization policy. Okay. Bureaucratic economy, regulating, which would give me a civilian factory. You would give me... I would steal a factory from the Americans. Resource extraction and the maximum railway in Kanto. I mean, that's nice. I'm thinking the nationalization policy might work. Base stability down. Such a program of nationalization will lock the following companies. Oh, wow. Okay. So Nissan, Mitsubishi, Nakajima, Kawasaki, Sumitomo, Nitsutsu, and Mitsu would not be used anymore. It would lock them out, but I don't even use them anyway. I use my arsenals. So, get absolutely shit on Zaibatsu's. This is my Air Force. They're very close to where I can just use that already. But until then, we'll get some increased anti-air, because that is thematically relevant for an Air Force. How are you guys doing? You guys enjoying your vacation out in Hawaii? That I hope you are. Jang Proclamation, hello there. I'm just going to take a sip. Grand Marshal Jiang. Other Fengtian government so claimed that within a year of his nation, it will become a full national reclamation to retake the South and reunite the country under his leadership. Of course, our A has played a great role in getting the Fengtian to where it is today, and already some ministers are suggesting we might make a private commitment to the joining of the war. This would be in our interest as Fengtians, and the same means of pushing German influence out of China, but at the same time it might be best to limit their ambitions and resources to are not limitless. The Grand Marshal will, of course, push on regardless, his legitimacy depends on it. Refuse to support. We don't like them. They refuse to join the co-prosperity sphere. We are kind of cutting ties with them. We're going to keep my army there, because, frankly, screw you. I could also maybe make a support. Nah. Screw them. We'll make our own invasion with blackjack and hookers. Past that, let's see. What should I do with my Type 14s? I think that they should go to specific units. I think not every unit should be rocking one of those. Definitely not these units. I'm thinking maybe even... Maybe? Fritzy States. I'm thinking maybe they can be like the units... They could be the weapon of my... Yeah, you go away. I'll come back for you later. You go away, do not use those. The unit of my Marine divisions, because that... Yeah, good, already got you. And you with the Hoku Shiden. Maybe even... No, even you. I'm thinking the Hoku Shiden will be the ones that get that exclusively and don't even use basic. I want them to all go to that division. I do plan... As soon as the war breaks out, I do plan on invading... China. This requires us to already be at war with China. This requires us to be at war in general. I would, if given the opportunity, just justify my own dang war. Because they're stuck over in a war with Sichuan. They're going to be at war with Fengtian. I could land some troops down in this province and just start invading that way. Nationalization policy. What was I looking at? Oh yeah, intelligence agency. I need to focus on this because I need to set up my Pearl Harbor attack. Except it's not Pearl Harbor, it's Singapore attack. And here I'm thinking, already got the dual purpose batteries. How about some detonators. And here, what can I do? Bank president, elusive. Ew, what an elusive gentleman. And here, I'm thinking air. Even more. Land doctrines, Grand Battle Plan, Last Assault, Superior. I'm definitely thinking Grand Battle Plan. We just don't have anything else to really work with. I would like to see my... Hawaii seeks to buy a light cruiser. Building a light cruiser. Yeah, sure. Do I have to build it? Where is it? Hey, good. My Musashi is coming up now. I like that. You. Boom. Even more reliance on the Russians. You're coming out soon. You're coming out in the 40th, the 40th. Yeah, everything there is pretty good. I might send them back in so they can resupply into new ships, but it's okay for now. I definitely want my Yamato out and about. You. Economy now. Yeah, there we go. This is a proper organization. I think the government is declared war on the chain. Yep, there we go. This Chile war. And I want to backstab you as we do it. But we'll have to worry about that later. Nationalization policy. In Tianjin. Nationalization of heavy industry or the aircraft industry. Maybe do something over here with assistance of naval engineering. Cipher inch operation risk. Shall they take this guy? And we'll start our infiltration of Singapore. So that's what's interesting about the Japanese, is that there are many instances where the Japanese use the just average citizens, not really average citizens, but they used Japanese immigration to countries as a early line of espionage. Inside of immigrant communities, there would often be spies just checking on things. And in the early, turn of the century period, they relied heavily on Japanese prostitutes to spy on soldiers. They would set up prostitutes very close to military bases, and they'd just get all the information because, of course, they did. Army. This is my army, right? Yeah, army. So we already got the Type 14. Better Marines. Better Marines. That is the idea. We need better Marines. As the factory's coming along, you're doing good. Russian Empire's declared war on Ukraine. Where have I seen this one before? Now, unfortunately, I don't see much of a chance in this winning. Though, it would be very funny if they did. They got reformed military, language. I just don't see it working out for you. I could send you some, Arasakas. Like 2,000. I'm just gonna... It's not gonna get there quick enough, though. Planning board incident. Not the popular front again. Let's see how quick this goes. Okay, they're taking over to Donetsk, Lugansk, and Yorovka. August of 1939 is the invasion of Ukraine by the Russians. At least this time they didn't go through Kyiv and attack through trying to take Kiev. Big 10 requests small arms sales. I'll send the obsolete ones. You know, you are at war, I guess. They're breaking through at Sumy. Will they hold at Kharkiv? Kharkov. They're taking Lugansk. Have they advanced through Kerch? Not yet. In here... Man, I just keep getting more factories. I'm thinking 5 on the KI-15 and then 5 on the KI-30s. Start supplying it more from you. I am saying no more support for the Russians. Effectively embargo them. And then from you, I can get from the Syndicalists. I get from Union Britain, Batavians. For now. Get you from you and you. You, I'm still full up on that for now, so go down for now. And here that means once more. I'll have more of these. You go into that fleet because that fleet's going to be the one that's going to do the funny. You into here. Now I'm just, you know, what's going on in the Ottoman War? They're still fighting. They've actually managed to push back Armenia quite a bit. And the Sultanate of Egypt now has the Kurdistani land. They must have been defeated. Syria is chilling, though. Syria is absolutely chilling. What else we got in here to do? We got Oyoto classes. Oh, right, the torpedo cruisers. I completely forgot I was building those. We got some medium tank chassis. Do I have anything worth putting on that? The Chiha. Chiha tank. The Type 97 Chiha. Built in 1936, 1,000 roughly builds, combat histories. Let's see what they got. A bell crank suspension again. Man, those are just ass. Oh, geez, that's not good. They got 25 millimeters of armor. It had a 57 millimeter anti-tank gun, or sometimes a 47 millimeter. Which would be roughly worth an improved tank 2. That is definitely looking like a 1-unit tank. Is that the best you got? Anything else secondaries? We got some machine guns in there. It's a diesel engine tank, because all of them are. And it had a 170, so something like that. Oh, geez. Again, very, very, very slow. Absurdly slow. Oh, wait. Wrong one. We want a radio, like an improved radio. Oh, geez, that's even worse. Oh, geez. Maybe make it slightly better of an engine, just to make it get off the ground. The Chiha tank. Now, against the enemies that we are planning on being against, it's actually not too bad. Maybe a fuel drum to let it go farther. Extra ammunition, smoke launchers. Against our enemies, not the worst thing in the world, but not very good either. And especially since we don't actually have tank divisions. I guess I could make a tank division, but it'll be a slow division. I'm thinking... Okay, I'll need to wait for it. I'm thinking of turning this and converting that into a tank division. Just because our tanks are so slow, there is no reason to use motorized troops. They're so slow. And the motorized don't actually apply any, like, width or anything. So just having cavalry tank divisions, cavalry speed tank divisions, but really they're not. They are not. So I could do some more regular old infantry divisions. Give me like 20 more, my guy. And then maybe a couple more. I don't like that they're like 1 and 2, because they're not, but I can do that anyway. Maybe some more cavalry, because I'll just convert those directly into units. I'm already at my maximum of troops. Yeah. Major expansion of my armies. Oh, the Peace of Dhofar. So, that's how it's shook out. We got Iraq only going that far, Syria going that far, Hijaz being liberated. The Council, unlimited conscription of the volunteer force. Approved motion, denied motion, abstain. No conscription. What we got? Escape artist, bold, cautious, national orator. I want the bold. I want the shit boneless. Absolutely keep getting that up there. You don't need to worry about that too much. Go over there. Start covering it a bit more. I want that shit boneless. Plastic explosives for targeted sabotage. Already got the one for coordinate strike effectiveness plus 100%. Visible ink. That's for intelligence gained from operations of infiltration. I like that. And here, let's see, this is Air Force, which we're just chilling with at the moment until 41 comes around. So I guess go with that one first, because that'll be more important once we get all the other things ready. And in here, maybe just spend some time just on like points. Maybe. You're coming out in 1942, fair enough. A lot of these ships that are coming out are going to have some issues. Naval engineering assistance is done. I could do a mission to India. They are at war, you know. Maybe we could get into war that way. Long lance torpedoes and... I need that first. I need the breakthrough in carriers. I just think that's a good idea, especially for... You want a naval advisor of the request, even though I did steal your bases. All your bases belong to me. They retook Tianjin. Yeah, shouldn't have given it to them in the first place. But other than that, it's a standstill over here at Chengde. Ooh. America was annexed. The federal government has collapsed. That's not going to work out. The vote fails, as it should. And now, I don't worry too much about deal with the devil. Combined Syndicates of America represented both the Pacific States and the United Union State. Oh, hey, a temporary truce. Cool. I'm thinking of pulling my support for you, even though it was just light support anyway. Recent deliveries is really the only reason why you like us. That's funny. But we do have our attaché over there, which has been supplying us with good intel this whole time. In here, I'm thinking... And tungsten. Oh, hello. Land reform. Initial land reform. War support goes down for a bit. We're planning on staying out of it for a couple of years anyway. And our war support's really good. It's everything else that's the issue. What's this? Chinese alignments. Zhili is left for Kuomintang, and Jun. Unaligned, independent, unaligned, Zhili aligned, and the Ma click. Well, that's funny because Qing government was Zhili. Anjuan aligned, Zhili aligned, Republican aligned. Yeah, none of this is really to my favor, so we'll just pull out. Well, they did take one province. Georgia's declared war on Armenia? From behind? What could you possibly want there? The drought toll. Oops. More sabotage. Sabotage. Where could you go? I could send you to, like... Saigon, I suppose. That's an option. Partisanship, localized training, commando training, interrogation techniques, psychological warfare, planted explosive, blueprint stealing. I'll just passive defense. Passive defense will get us to where we need to go. Administration of genius, technocrat, old general, secretive police force. War industrialists might be the way we go now. We'll pop the figurehead for stability up. Because we just... Carrier aviation breakthroughs. Improve carrier planes, which grant fighters air defense, max speed, CVs. Yeah. I like that, especially because our plan is going heavy into just blasting them inside of Singapore Harbor as the initial battle plan. You have how many planes here? And I don't even necessarily need to pull my troops close because I got a base right there I could launch from. You have, yeah. There are 2 task force in this building. Need to find where the other task force are. That might be over there. If I have more coverage, I'll be able to find out where they are. Now I'm actually at the point where I have some free, and I could do other things with them. So what I'm gonna do, we got the Shukaku and the Hiryu. They have finally come out. They're here. And they're looking pretty nice. Got a whole bunch. Got half fighters, half the other thing. But they got no radar. And they could have some secondaries. But we'll worry about that in a second. What we're going to do is we're going to put both these inside of this fleet. Because this is the Southern Fleet down in Manila. I'm going to get them down there. But while we're gone, we're going to take the Hoshu and the Ryuju. Upgrade ships. Well, Ryuju is not a very good fleet to begin with. I'm going to take from here. I'm going to take the Soryu and send them over. I'm going to take the Hoshu and send them back. Make this the best fleet you can. Which, for some reason, they're currently there. They really shouldn't be. I wanted them down with Yokohama. Because really, they should be looking after the Hawaiian Ridge. But it's fine. Want the best ships in our fleet to be a part of this. The first Dai Kentai. So you've got Shukaku. You get to get the Soryu. Now, Ryuju and Soryu. Upgrade ship. I could actually upgrade them to be the Shukaku. Let me see what the Soryu has. Specifically. Soryu, Shukaku, yeah, no. Soryu is going to be its own class. Going to be Soryu B. That's a new variant of the Soryu. Save as new with secondary dual-purpose guns, dual-purpose secondary battery, dual-purpose secondary battery. Light piercing goes down, but we don't really care about that. We care about the anti-air support, better anti-air, and some radar. This is a Soryu B. Put those in. Soryu 1 go away. In here, Ryuju and Soryu. Up to a Soryu B. Will take 165 days per ship. But that's not so bad. It's like half a year. And that's at like full support, I think. So you go down a bit. They'll return. You're on position now. I want you to enable exercise. I want the ships in the fleet. Well, let's see if this is actually what we want. We got fighters, naval bombers, and fighters. I think I want to go more heavy onto the naval bomber side, but we don't have enough anyway. So this will have to do for now. Don't have enough naval bombers. Wait for them to get out to the fleet. Where'd they go? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? You guys go ahead and do some air exercises while you're out and about. Kingdom of Siam, a worthy request. Carrier aviation breakthroughs. We'll attack Singapore from 2 sides. We'll attack this way. And then we'll also just attack. We'll bomb the harbor. While they're still in the harbor. I think that'll do. Yes, okay. We've got enough support down here now that we can start launching some missions. Infiltrate the Navy is the most important one. Use you. And you're the linguist. I'll send you too. And I also need to worry about the Dutch East Indies to know where they are. Magnetic detonators. I want Admiral stats? Nah. Submarine operations for torpedo reveal. Defense. Carrier strike force, absolutely. With the carrier strike force. In here, this is my naval tech. Ooh. Electronic torpedoes for reveal chance. Don't want torpedo reveal chance, so that might be important. And here for ships, it's almost 1940. Almost. We could get a new carrier. That is an option. A new carrier to break to be the next bridge. Direction and plane plant. Fighters, dive bombers, torpedo bombers. We will focus our efforts in developing a new torpedo bomber. It should be ready in 180 days. We'll see what they give us. 180 days? Sure. I'll see why not. Mission to South India, target Indochina, target them. Colonial ultimatum. Ultimatum. We can do the mission to India. We could also just back them directly. Because now they're getting backed by the Germans, and they seem to be more aligned with the Entente. Yes. Ottoman Empire has completely collapsed. Armenia is being attacked by Georgia. Surprised Armenia isn't being attacked by Azerbaijan. I'm more surprised that Iran is able to hold their own against Azerbaijan. They usually lose pretty embarrassingly. Research slot. This is for the industry. Interesting discovery. President of the Concordia Association has encouraged entourage recently rented a back room. Something. ATM government politely return it or keep it. Keep the code book. We will learn more about our supposed ally. Continue the land reform, please. I do want that to keep going. I don't want to forget about that. No longer building a ship. I guess we built it. Take over Transamore dockyards. I can do it again. Oh, they're just providing all my dockyards. I love it. Send a naval advisor to them. We send advisors. Oh, I thought that was automatic. Oops. I didn't know I had to actually do that. I thought the event took care of it. In here... Oh, oops. I didn't know. Mongolia and Tibet's took over the Ma clique. At least most of it. Legation. I see. Absolutely. You will be a part of the Co-Prosperity Sphere Legation Cities. And by a part of that, I mean you will be me. I will just take you over. The Mau Mau Rebellion has kicked off. Isn't it fucking crazy? It wasn't... Didn't they, I think it was the Mau Mau Rebellion. They, like, in England, in London, they, like, erected a statue to some African... like revolutionary that wanted to kill all white people in Africa, and they put it in Trafalgar Square. Geez, that's fucking funny. It's funny to me, and only to me. Let's see, I am building the medium tanks. We need to probably prioritize that a bit more. I think the reason I'm bringing that up is I think that that revolutionary was like the leader of the Mau Mau Rebellion. Maybe. And infantry. We could get the better armor so that we're not actually in that. Now you, Shanghai. Oh damn, they got irregulars. Now you are still independence guaranteed, so I don't want to attack you, but I might want to attack you. That might be my way in. It might be. But construction, trade, civic states. Come on. Give me a little more there, bud. I am apparently producing a lot more. Now in here, invite you into the economic sphere. Their legation cities. I do enjoy that. I do enjoy that being there. They've agreed. It'd be funny if I just took them over directly. But you're working on some fire control systems and whatnot. No, Shokaku. Shokaku B. Shokaku Mark II, effectively. We got the Radar 2s in there. And some dual purpose. I like it. This one, it wouldn't have a high refit cost. Save as new design. Boom. Boom. You can just chill. You don't need too much. Now in here, where are... They're down here. They're not really getting too much. I need you a bit higher up then in the totem pole. So that you guys can be finished quickly. Without me having to worry about you. You are coming out so late that I don't really mind. I could push you back even further. And give some more time to you. You two, I need you two to do just fine. You sacrifice from there. And build up some more so we can get those Soryus now refitted. Mission to India is accomplished. Indians accepts. They've met with praise. Applauded with Japanese magnanimity and the suits to bring our great nation closer together. We invited them to a permanent embassy in Tokyo. And that's all that did. Just gave a little bit there. Not too much. Not too much. I have not touched anything over here. Fighter advances. Bomber advances. Tank advances. Superiority of the mind. Infantry equipment advances. Artillery advances. Supporters, I don't care enough about that to really worry about. Rapid arms expansion, narrow gauge. Oh yeah, the narrow gauge has been an issue for a while. Just never really worried about it. I can get four civilian factories really quick. Or do some rapid arms expansion, which is effectively what we're doing. Now you, because you're such a good sport, maybe I'll send you, oh, you're in the Eastern... You're in the Prosperity Sphere, you're just inside of the Sphere, not the Alliance Sphere. And here I can promote some investments. Promote naval investment. I do want to do some investments there because I want to get them in on our side. And now if they're in on our side, you know, we gotta support them militarily. Start Lend-Lease, obviously. I'll send you... How many zeros was that? 10. It might be too much. 0. 100. 1,000. 10,000. 10,000. I'll give you 1,000 artillery pieces, including everything that I took from the Filipinos. I'll give you some anti-air equipment, like 100. I'll give you like 500 trucks. I'll give you like 500 Hagos. Some key ones, which appear to have complete... I'll give you all my key ones. I'll give you... I forget which one is which. The KI one, I think, was like the early design. I'll give you like 100 of those. Or maybe just all the ones I have. I'll give you like 50 of those. I don't remember what they do. I'll give you like 20 of those. I'll give you like some convoys. That's something I need to build. I'll give you like 20 convoys. Just absolutely support you in all your endeavors. We got Japanese advisors. Economic penetration is currently low, but I want to increase it. And I'll send my volunteers. What unit will I send? Maybe a unit with some of those. Maybe the Asa division or the Tora division. Tora division. And they're like, you maybe. And also, while you're gone, go ahead and upgrade with some tanks. Send volunteers, Tour Division, Air Volunteers, go. Double check what we can do in here. I can send one currently. One squadron. But I think I could make some more squadrons. Yeah, I can make some more squadrons. Because currently I'm just chilling. Although I think I might have earmarked some of these to be sent out. I do want these to be made. Because I want them... Come on out there. Come on out there as soon as possible. Because I do want these pelicans, or these picodins, I want them to start doing their jobs. Which is basically just naval patrol. During the day, please. Exclusively during the day. Split them up a few times. Can't split them up any further. Yes, I can. It's like one in each region. Naval patrol. You. Do I have anything in Bismarck Sea territory? Not really. I could go to... Oh, I could split you in half again. I could split you. Go to here. But I can get some of them over to Hawaii. And they would be doing air patrols there, here, and here. And the ones that go down this way. They're not quite there yet. Pekin wants to penetrate the Princely Federation. Indeed I do. Don't know why YouTube has decided that is against terms of service. Boom, boom, boom. Senebes. I want them over all these territories. Do your best. Now in here, I am once again asking to do some pilot exercise. Let's see. Get those medium bombers. Got 78 keys. I'm pretty sure I did earmark them for like to be sent away, but for now I think they're perfectly fine. We can send our own forces to be here. What do I want to send? I want to send maybe this one. That's a pretty long distance though. What about some medium bombers to support over Bengal? Because, you know, it's going to be a long distance. It's going to be a long distance. And I need some more... Yeah, our people's arrived. They're all good. They're all good in the neighborhood. Become a scavenger, please. It makes you the best at what you do. And just, like, join up in the line. Get on up here. Get on up here, bro. In here, I definitely am going to need some more trade to America. For more gas. Did y'all notice that the gas prices have really come down recently? Middle Africa has defeated Kenya. You became Kenya for a second? When did that happen? In here, oh, you've just been doing the most this whole time. You don't really need to do that. In here, the pilots, they're still exercising. So keep going for as best as you can. I'm thinking maybe I'll put some more emphasis into my... there we go. Yeah, doing the most. Go ahead and join in that assault. Help our allies. Our newly formed allies. Send some naval advisors there too. They're in full-out war against the Baratayans. Am I backing the Baratayans? I think I'm getting something from them. Air Force. Air Force, boom. We want some of that. Some of that booty. You don't worry about it. Don't you worry about a thing. Put that like that. You're coming out soon enough, so I'm thinking put you in there. Coming out in November, you're coming out in September of this year, at least, of this year. Join in on the assault once again. We will defend. We're getting plenty of combat experience for this guy. And now you're attacking this way. Now, We pierce them with our core divisions somehow, which means that they must have absolutely dog shit divisions. And here, I don't have enough to actually see what kind of tanks you got, but my tanks should be arriving soon enough. Maybe I should be supplying the Kingdom of Siam with weapons. In here, I do have those 20 new divisions coming out. And those divisions, and these divisions. Oh boy, but now I have to actually use them. And here, you are just working on this straight up. Straight out. You go ahead and join the Kwantung Army. You, the Rikusen, definitely join the Southern Expeditionary Force. Now I'm thinking most of you could probably join the Southern Expeditionary Army, but split up into a few different units. Like I want 10 split off to go and join a front here. And then the rest will just be used for all those. General Defense Army, I'm thinking maybe we could probably put some of those troops on the Pingtian border with a potential war against them. I need a war against China. You, okay, don't worry about that. You, Hohoshidan Army. Maybe make another, like, 20 divisions for me, please. Just out of nowhere. And some more cavalry, because I'm going to turn my cavalry into tank divisions eventually. You've done the most with what you got. Where's our... Right, Raija. That's where I need to take... That's what I need to do. You just keep going with that floating airfield. Although now, some controlled CAG fighting. Now we're honestly so close. Logistical focus. Do like the idea of victory or death, though. Russia declared war on Azerbaijan. Oh, wait, yeah, huh. Even before the Weltkrieg, we got a Russian invasion of the Reichspakt. Now that they take over. Well, that makes me think that we need to suddenly shift some troops up north. Because I think that there is yet basically nobody in the way to stop us from invading. Or Transamore from invading. You, infantry, focus, infantry, focus, infantry, focus. 1940, I could get better anti-tank. You're the Navy. I got... yeah, landing craft. I know I could have researched some landing craft somewhere. Russia invades the Reichspakt. With the help of Iran, almost. Because, I could justify on them. We're at that point now. Now, Transamore. What do you got? What could you do? You have Vladivostok victory, pro-Japanese coup. Owns Nova Nikolaevsk. It's fully independent. You know. I'm thinking we really quick Nikolaevsk invade Transamore. Now you will mostly just be there to provide us with some infrastructure. No, for some supply bases. As soon as we take up to Chita, it'll be supply bases. Past that, it's not a whole lot. So Kwantung Army, I guess you will be the force to do it. I want you on the border of Transamore. The basic battle plan of going forward. They will have to pull troops back from their war in the west, which has the Germans' full attention, so I don't think this is going to go very well for them. Make it a three-front war real quick. Now, we have anything in here that has to do with Russia? No, nothing at all. Even dismantle the legation cities doesn't even matter. So, protecting the home islands doesn't seem to matter. That could have been useful. Supremacy of the will might be useful. Because that's, I think, what we're going with. Now, Air Force. Air Force. At least of what we have. God, I still have these fucking things. You guys come on over. Do what you can. But beyond that, any... Pull these guys out. Beyond that, just do that real quick. Thank you. In terms of Navy, they shouldn't have much of a Navy. They have a little bit of a task force up there. Why fight the Russians? Simple. Because I can. Because they are currently weak, or at least at war with the West. I want to fight them, specifically because I can take over more possessions in the east and give it to Transamore. Because Transamore doesn't actually have any claims out here. But I could just take over some territories and keep them busy. Now, if you're wondering, what about the bigger play of fighting against the Russians, of fighting against the Germans by using the Russians? Well, that's another option. You don't have any supply up there because you were too out of supply. Indeed. You work on that. Work on that. Try to get some supply up there. If not, we'll just pull out. Could use maybe a train. Faction members, Kaiserreich is justifying on Burma. Neat. A Burmese war could be very useful to us. I think maybe pull you up to here for now then. We're still not necessarily planning the invasion of Germany, of the German possessions. We'll wait maybe a year on that. So we can do some side wars in Burma and Russia. 4, you say. Okay, more there. More on the Chihas. And then more on those B5... No. Yes. More carrier bombers, more regular bombers. MSIM. You I'm getting from Pacific States. Baratayans give me nothing, because I'm fighting you, actually. Australasians can supply me. That's an option. We have infiltrated their navy for our glorious battle plan here. Prince Heinrich. Now, do we know well enough to know where their task forces are? We know they have some battle cruisers and 8 battleships, but not enough to know. Huh. That's interesting. Did my stream just like die or something? It's currently showing 0 concurrent viewers. Viewer activity, stream health. Stream health is excellent. Weird. It says 5 concurrent viewers though. On the other screen. Justification is done against the Russians. We do the funny. Conquered the second Russo-Japanese war. Now you stop doing that. I want you on strike force. I want this fleet, and this fleet on patrols. I want this one on a mine-laying mission. I want this one on a naval invasion mission. Not that important. I want you up there. You. Your cruiser submarine. Further out west, please. Or east. Keep forgetting that that way is east. You just chill. I want this fleet in this territory. Well, maybe just in this area. I want you to mine lay and then do some convoy raiding. Now here, you call the arms. The Russian-German war. I sense weakness, and that is why we attack. Greece has joined against us, or at least joined with the Russians. Now in here, I want those cavalry units to go hard and fast into their territories. Because I don't think I can go through here. But I could just scoop on up through. Get in here. I want you going straight up. Straight up. Skater. Up to Rukovlo. And then hold like a defensive position up here. Just cuz. Absolutely not Germany. Absolutely not. This is just us doing the funny. Nope, 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 nope. Nope, 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 nope. Yeah, in that position, somebody needs to hold back. And, like, cover there. This is a bit too many planes. From here, Nikolaevsk will be surrounded and forced to surrender. Oh, no, they didn't. Austria-Hungary federalizes. Did you, though? United States of Austria. Greater Austria. Hungary isn't even in your alliance. Are you kidding me? You're not in the same country, bro. Up and around. Up and around, wherever possible. Hungary, no. No. Brazil, yes. I would like your guns for no reason. No, I don't know if there's a free way to take these provinces without having to fight for them. Communist France had joined the war. Austria has intervened. Which ironically means that they should be on the side of, yep, the Russians. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for like a quick Russian victory. Or victory against the Russians. Quick enough to where we can maybe just take a couple provinces without having to worry too much about it. Without all of Russia falling apart. Come to think of it, I may want to actually. Ooh, it's noon. You. No. No. Industries of construction. You do your best. Keep moving. Ah, great, we ran into some infantry in the way. Where possible, just surround them. Where possible, surround them. In here, we took that province, which means we can push on. We've taken here. Would like this to continue going. Boop, boop. Yep, good. Still with good supply. Until we can push on. Taking the next base, which has 400, so I can take 400 of these planes, or at least 100. Maybe some fighters, bring them over. Decline. I don't want anything that I don't need. Any... they finally started bringing some troops. Some proper troops. You keep on moving. Follow Baton Rouge. Want those infantry coming up around, and then keep just surrounding them as much as possible. Because why not fight the Russians? Thank you, Daniel. Thank you. Why not fight the Russians? That's the question you should be asking. Why not fight them? Why not just shit all over them? I ask of you. Meanwhile, gotta double check that there is one task force there. Nobody there. They might have moved their entire fleet away, but there's a task force up here. I really could use some recon planes. I want to see what's out here. Which makes me think that I will build some new recon planes, or at least recon basis. You. I don't know, give it like an R designation. Switch it over to being a recon variant of the same plane. And because it has so little weight now, we can throw on something like an extra fuel tank to give it extra oomph, extra view. Can't put on extra photo reconnaissance, but you can do a little bit extra there. Yeah, something like that, a little extra oomph to it, a little extra defense maybe, some armor plates or something. Or maybe self-seal those fuel tanks, since we're adding so many extras. Or maybe instead of the recon, maybe the S for a scout. This is save as new. Boom. Boom. Go ahead and start building those up. I do want some recon planes in my forces. You guys, my recon here. I have 7 wings of those. Maybe I should start actually producing these. New theater. I have 1 wing. Okay, you guys are chilling out there. I have 1 wing. I want to maybe go on some logistics strike for the Russian forces here. I could probably go all the way back to the Trans-Baikal. As strategic bombing. I got lots of ships. Lots of planes on boats. This is the Japanese... This is the Navy Air Service. Service. I'm here to serve you, Navy Air Service. Service. Which would actually include you. And then the rest is the Army Air Service. Naval planes, Army planes. You're chilling. I hate this fucking thing. Oh, because I never build anymore, so it's just pointless. Now I can separate them a bit easier. Can I build any more? Do I have enough on site? Yeah, about. I can build some of those, I can build some of those. Those are Navy, Navy, Navy. You, I could maybe turn some of those into older models, but they'll be fine for now. You two just chill out over there. And allow us to keep going up to Rick and Morty life skiv. Go on up. Great, there they are once again. The Russians. Which means that our new plan is a big old attack from the north. Your attack is that way. Why not just humiliate the Russians again? Rome, go away. Rome. Now, I'll absolutely accept your weapons. I don't want to take any non-aggression pacts, but I'll absolutely accept your weapons. You an advanced carrier hull. Yeah, I probably should do something with this. Extra hangar space. Extra hangar space. Radars up the yin-yang. Dual-purpose cannons. Got those carriers. Got the extra hangar space. Got the extra hangar space. 100 deck size. Lovely, lovely all around. What would this be named after? Shokaku, Zuikaku. Let's see if I can just see. Nature, Momo, no. Setsu, no. Oh, there's some aircraft carriers. The Zuikaku, the Junyu, the Hiyu, and the Taiyo. Sure. This will be the Zuikaku class. Zuikaku class. Boom. We can start putting some of those out. But we don't have the support for it yet. Anyway, we don't have the facilities, at least not until Yamato comes out. And, oh, how funny, the Musashi's even coming up pretty quickly. You go down, you're coming up pretty fast. I think you've already returned to service. Or the Shuryo has already returned to service. Shokaku, yeah, Soryu is returning to service, I think. Don't worry about it now. Air with no missions. Which ones? Oh, these ones. Go ahead and just join up with the air service. Ah, now what? Of course they have no missions. And also turn those off. They're in, Serbia and Italy have declared war on Austria. Austria is not in the Reichspakt? No, it is in the Reichspakt, meaning that Belgrade Pact and the Italians have joined against the Reichspakt, which might mean that it's a great time to try and invade them as well. But I'm also thinking, you know what would be a great time to invade? The Qing government. Imagine Hoi4 in real life. I could justify a wool roll against you. It would take 60 days. I'm thinking about it. You switch off to quiet intel network so we don't get forced out. I want to know everything about that fleet that's there in Singapore. The Prince Heineck. I don't know what's here specifically though. I just know that there is a naval task force there. Which I have 70%. At 80%, total ship count, ship variant details, task force deployment map. I need to get to 80%. Which means the foreign minister is reporting that Middle Africa is giving us guns. I would also like, while we're here, to cover some Air Force, or maybe infiltrate boom and boom there. I want you to switch over to look after wherever they had that one fleet. They have a fleet over there, but I can't really cover it with you. So we'll look after Batavia. The mechanic in this game will whack. Moscow's joined, yeah, Serbia's joined the Moscow Accords. Which means that we're now at war with Serbia. Moscow Accords. Romania is just like, nope. Nope, we've tried this one before. We tried this one before. This one does not work. So now Greece, Serbia combined will attack from the south. Italy will attack from here. Rome and two Sicilies. What on earth's happened there? They're Reichspakt territories, meaning that Italy is probably not going to do well there. They're international. They're actually pushing pretty well in. And over here, they've only made small progress in this base of operations. I am perfectly fine with them pushing into this province, because that's not my plan. My plan is to go around you and cut you off from the rear, so... yeah, taking that out is not... Transylvania, no. Transylvania. You keep on a trucking. Bolivia's declared war on Chile. You, don't worry. Just fight. We're gonna cut off these like 4 divisions and then just keep on pushing. To probably like a Mongolian line. If we could get Mongolia involved, that'd be cool. I do, however, want to attack the Qing, but the Qing is kind of hard to get a foothold into. So I'm thinking maybe we go from the south with an invasion of the Liaoning. It'll take 60 days. I want... probably... Where would I land? Where would I land? Step 1 is do not call in my allies, because Hong Kong and Shantou are surrounded. Step 2 would be land somewhere, but there's no bases here, so either land on Hainan or go straight for the jugular at Guangzhou. But it's hard to say exactly what. I think I'll leave that for the next one, but yeah, you declare war, or get ready for war, with whatever this province is. Canton. Take that, and then we'll do a march up from the south into Hunan Click and into a war against the Qing government there. Or maybe the Yunnan Click. Let's see. In my influence China, there's nothing really interesting there. In here, we can take over some Transamore dockyards again. Oh, for 365 days we get the dockyards. Ah, that's how that works. Promotes investment of legation cities. Promote investment in the Kingdom of Siam. Promote investment in Transamur. We can utilize the domestic film, radio propaganda. Extensive land reform. Lower my war support even further. Land Readjustment Act for stability. Moderately advance the war reform. Sprint control. Boom. Extensive land reform. Real quick. Keep forgetting to do that. I could invest in the Bingqiling region. I don't want to. And here, I keep forgetting that I need to commence when ready. And then here, just some more passive. You know, I could try to get you into an alliance, maybe by attacking the Baratayans. It'll take a while now because I'm already attacking somebody else. You should be getting ready for your invasion of Burma, but that'll take like half a year. And Egypt has declared war on Iran. No honor amongst thieves. You? Okay, you don't think... Oh, not the KKK. Okay. You go even further up and around. You go the furthest up and around. You being that chilling. How much of this territory is, like, manned? I see a garrison up here. You absolutely give me something for free before I use it against your faction. You... Oh, hey, some tanks. They got tanks out here. They got tanks here? They got tanks here. Could not force through those tank forces. Though perhaps if I got my tank forces involved, that would change. Because I got tanks like marching up into the Siberian wilderness. Not the best idea. Germany. Yo, Italy's done it pretty well. They took over some of the mountain territories. But I'm not sure if that's going to last. Serbia is, I think, pushing. And then over here, Romania is involved in the war, but they're not in the pact. They're just raw dogging life, Romania. Supremacy of the... Oh, hey, look at that. Romania actually won their war. Baltic Duchy? No. I hope I haven't accidentally... Nope, Justify War is still good. Romania has joined the Russian Accord, which means they're against us. See, it wasn't such a cakewalk. You attack that unit. You attack this way. You were going straight through, straight up and through. Ah! They keep smacking that guy. They keep smacking his pee-pee. Oh, what is this force here? Kora. You could probably go join the Kwantung Army, or you could join the Southern Expeditionary Force. Maybe the General Defense Army. I think I'll take a lot of these units and I'll create a new army, which is for the Chinese Expeditionary Force. Expeditionary Army. With their plan being, step 1, the invasion of Bangyuan, then to Hunan, or Yunnan, and then up to Qing, meeting up with the Fengtian government up here, and eventually backstabbing them with the Kwantung Army as we force our way through this way. That'll be the plan up there. Gaman, air superiority, or Great South Territories. A full mobilization law, please. I like that. And I'm going to end this stream here. I gotta go to the farm. I gotta go vaccinate my cows. Thank you all for joining me in this. I will see you again maybe tomorrow. Maybe a Monday stream. I like to stream Monday, Wednesday, and Friday if I can. Thank you guys. I'll see you guys then. Bye-bye.